Where there's so much water, you don't know what to do with it. You know, it's called rain. It rains a lot in certain places.
And in many cases, listen to me for a second. Stop interrupting.
Eating the dogs, the people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country.
Between you people, don't talk to me that way.
Only stupid people put old. I didn't have sex with a porn star.
Let me put it in words you might understand. Mr. Trump, off.
We're here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Not Well. I'm Bobby. I couldn't say that.
I'm Jim. But, you know, it's a little weird for us right now.
We're a little off kilter.
A little off season.
Well, it's happy inauguration week, I guess we can say at this point.
Congratulations to our new president.
We love our new president. I just watched his speech.
Wait, it's the old president.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought you might have wised up a little bit after 8 years of.
Oh no, he's just gotten older and more demented. Like
he is. He kind of is like
when
slurry.
you watch videos of him speaking from 2016.
It's different.
It's so different.
It's so sad.
It's
to
like,
me.
oh, we got another demented one.
But you know what's weird? It's really sad to me when you hear an older person's voice slowly fading away.
Just like their life. Just like their life force.
Like,
yeah.
And you know what else? There's something about voices. I was actually going to bring this up, and I'm going right into it. So I noticed something with, there's certain women who, when they speak, they'll have like something in their throat, and they'll be like, so they almost sounds like they're going to have like suck on a, what do they call it? Like a Jolly Rancher or something? Like, they always clear.
Yeah.
Those women are always bitches.
Oh, yeah.
So anytime you have somebody who's like a leader, especially like a woman leader, she's like, okay, guys. And if she has like a raspy, kind of like choppy voice. Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you mean because
I wish I had a
sometimes
good
Matt
example.
gets it.
Yeah, where it's like
last week I had to tell him, I said, can you please clear your throat? Cough
your
or something.
throat.
You're talking to me like this sometimes, and I'm like,
And I'm like, just cough. He'll be like,
well, I don't really know what you want.
and I'm like, Matt, cough now. And he's like, why? And I'm like, he's like,
Just clear it.
oh, okay. Well, I'm like,
I know. So we're like,
And then
yeah, I'm listening. I'm like, I can't understand you because I'm focusing on the fact that you have something stuck in your throat.
I'm not actually a fan.
A frog. You have a fucking
get
frog
that
in your throat.
fucking bullfrog out, honey, because it's clogging your fucking arteries. Like,
We used to love going like catching bullfrogs out back in the rain and stuff.
I hate frogs.
We would go look for frogs.
We do tadpoles.
You hate frogs, but you like tadpoles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like once they're frogs, but I like to see the process.
But you like to catch tadpoles, or what do you mean you do tadpoles?
We would keep them in the backyard and let them like try to form.
But where's their like food source and everything?
I don't
and their
know. We
mother's
didn't know.
loving touch.
Do they have moms?
No, I think once their tadpoles are done.
I don't think they eat as tadpoles.
They don't.
What do they?
Nothing in the water. Little insects, little floating debris.
Maybe that's why they never became
debris.
That's why they never became frogs.
Yeah, literally, like you're fucking dumb.
They're just still.
I like the transformation. Sometimes they just stay in the regular old tadpole form.
I liked it on a Sunday. Like during the day, I'm like, I'm gonna go get some tadpoles, and by Wednesday they're dead. Also, did you know that they were trying to sell? We were talking about. So anyway, hold on. So there's an inauguration. I came home and I turned on the TV, and the first thing that comes out of Trump's mouth is something about the wall, selling it back to them for triple the 200 cents, he said. And going on and on, I'm sitting there thinking like, does anybody in this room actually care about this part of it? Like, just say nice things. He goes, I was going to have a nice, like, coming together speech in here, but I figure it's all Trump fans in here. We're so happy for the fans. He kept saying fans. And I'm like, okay, this is not, it's so, like, okay.
The fans.
That's more like, I'd rather the word supporter.
No, I think
like,
he really thinks of himself as an entertainer, like 100%
I don't think
all
he
the
thinks
time.
this is real.
Yeah, like I think he thinks he's an entertainer,
Yep.
like he always has been. Like The Apprentice, that TV show was his thing. He fucking loved it.
I think it's because of that he's like,
he got
like the
fame,
president.
and then he's like, I could be, and then now he's president.
What's
he's like,
crazy
they
is-
love when I say this. He always talks about crowd size. You know, how many people
he was
were
talking about that too.
Right. So it's like he really just
That's
thinks
crazy.
he's a celebrity.
He's like, it was a landslide in Wyoming. It was a landslide.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, Wyoming. He's like,
Right.
we would have won California, but supposedly there's all these things. There's a new law that says you can't even ask a lady or a gentleman.
all the illegals voting. It's like they can't vote.
It's so dumb.
And I got an alert.
Does
I
he understand that illegals can work though?
They
It's
do
like,
work and they do pay taxes.
Right.
That's
It's
the
like-
part where it's like they've paid a lot into.
They pay more than probably.
They have a
and then-
lot withheld.
And then he also made a comment about we're letting all the psychopaths and the criminals from all the countries of the world are coming into America. I'm like, Girl, how are they getting here? First of all,
right.
I'm not walking from Venezuela. I mean, I know
The
they
Darien
do.
Gap. Yeah, I just got this little like bad feeling, feeling. I was sitting on the couch a couple days ago, and this New York Times alert came across at night, and it was like, raids in Chicago to start Tuesday. And it was just like, I got a Nazi feeling. I got this, like we're running away from the scary, terrifying government is raiding a city.
So if that
like I see like boots on the ground in uniform, like coming down the streets, like grabbing people, putting them in band. Like,
listen,
this sounds horrifying.
If this really happens, like
it
this
says
is a sign
tomorrow
for
it will.
us. If it really happens, I'm saying if we see them starting to get like Mexicans, just random Mexicans on the side of the street, just throwing them.
We have to go to the streets. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to go.
Go where?
Away, Canada, somewhere else. Like I don't think we're gonna make it because we'll be next.
Oh yeah,
we'll trans first.
Right. We got some time.
We have time, and we can kind of straight it up and be like, we were just kidding.
There's videos proving otherwise.
Yeah, this whole entire podcast.
They're like, you were kidding? Why were you in the basement of a dingy bar in New York City
Why
getting
is
your ass out? Like,
yeah, like
it's like we were kidding.
We were just joking. We're just trying to do research.
All of us men were coming together to form a militia, but we were just doing some research
on guns,
group empowerment exercises.
On yeah, it's like, oh my god.
So no, but they are really doing the raid. It's confirmed, and they talked about it. They're sending ICE agents and all this.
Into
like,
Chicago.
Yep.
Chicago is a very big Spanish. It is.
It is. No, I
doesn't
know
mean they're
it
illegal.
is. I know.
I hope
exactly.
I hope that out of all this, though, they realize that there's more legals than illegals, and especially like, how do you treat another American like? I guess we treated the Native Americans that were here first. We just killed them. So.
I know. It's literally like, trust me.
I started watching this show.
I mean, think of what we've done before. It's like, yeah, this makes sense. This is America.
I know. It's so baffling.
And most
of
these illegals come from countries where we've intervened and caused strife.
We've literally killed our way through
We've
it.
extracted things from their countries, which makes them poor. And then we have wars with them or around them. And then there's refugees.
Yep.
And then they come here and we're like, you're illegal. It's like, we caused them. They
didn't want to come here in the
on
first
Venezuela
place.
because we don't like the socialist government. Do you know that's what's going on, actually? They have plenty of money. They have oil they can sell, but we have U.S. sanctions on Venezuela. No wonder people from Venezuela want to come here. Look what we're doing to their country. We're destroying it. Same with Cuba. We have embargo on there. Like, nothing can get in and out of Cuba. They have very few trading partners. The U.S. prevents everything. So
But
it's
yeah,
like,
we want to see.
yeah.
But like, can you imagine being in a different country and watching the United
But we
States and being
welcome
like,
those ones.
being like,
Oh, yeah.
we're the most powerful.
Yeah.
It's like, we
They
are so
laugh.
gross.
They're like, you guys have no, like, it's like the people on Red Note. Like, that's what this past week, you know, all the people because of the TikTok ban have been going to that, I don't know, like Zhao Hongshu, like Red Note app. It's like number one. It's Chinese run app. It's funny because it's actually run by the Chinese government. Right. But the Chinese people on there are like, wait, you really can go into debt from like a healthcare problem? And Americans are like, yes. They're like,
we have to decide if health is more important than like.
They're like, you guys have homeless people.
Oh my God.
And the people in China are like, we have never seen a homeless person.
Now, mind you, they might just live in a little hut in China, but they at least have a hut.
Well, yeah, and they're all part of it. They all have a nationalized healthcare service.
Hi, of all the abandoned buildings in this city, why can't we turn them into
right? It doesn't need to happen.
Show some fucking I don't know. I think if we showed a little respect to people and be like, look, I know you're probably troubled and you're probably on drugs and you know, but like giving people help and like really trying. We don't try. We don't even care.
All you have to do is look at our budget every year to see where our priorities are, and the military's number one.
Yeah,
military.
I know.
There it is.
Right.
It's like,
but also, but also like $300 million wasn't like $300 million like displaced from the Pentagon or something. They're like, we don't know where that.
They
was
haven't passed
allocated.
an audit in 7 years. They don't know where any of the money is.
So
it was 400 billion, by the way.
Okay. Oh, not
400 billion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, but we can't afford like you know that money alone could like end world hunger probably.
It could end world hunger, but it could also get every homeless person off the streets in this country.
How much? I need to see.
That's the problem.
Right.
It's like we as a country have decided that, oh yeah, those things are bad, but we're not going to fix them. We're not even going to try to fix them. We're not even going to try to fix. We're like, oh yeah, it does suck that you have to get a GoFundMe to afford your appendix surgery, but we're not going to fix that. We could just give everyone health insurance and cover all this stuff.
Isn't that
no,
so sad?
we're not going to do that. We can't do that.
We have to crowdfund for health
We
care.
have to get GoFundMes because you had to go to the hospital once. Like, this country is so royally fucked. And everyone's like, yeah, that's great that everyone's coming together and helping out that GoFundMe.
We wouldn't have to do this.
Why do we have to do that in the first place?
You're right.
People pay attention. What the fuck's happening here? We all think it's wrong that someone should go into debt because of medical costs. Like, we all think that's wrong. We all think it's wrong that a veteran is homeless on the street. But then what do we do about it? Nothing. We don't prioritize it at all. We talk about trans people in bathrooms because that's really scary.
Yeah.
And trans people in schools and playing sports. We talk about all the wrong stuff, and we don't actually prioritize the things that we would like to fix. I think we're just talking about we want good public transportation. We want to be able to get to Cleveland quickly and
so
easily.
So we go to Dublin. Cheap.
Which we could also do cheap. Well, you saw the prices of their airlines. Things are cheaper in Europe.
Well, it's $50 to go to London, but you can't bring it back.
Boom, boom. Well, yeah, but
carry-on's like $50. Like
they added on, yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll just go for the day.
No,
London.
literally.
We could just go the day.
We could take a train. No, we can't get.
London?
Oh, they don't have an under. Yeah, we have to fly. I always forget that.
I've never been to London either. I've never been anywhere over there. This is my first European trip.
Oh yeah. I don't mind. Well, we don't have time to go there.
We don't have time.
We really don't. Unless we take out all the country stuff and just do Dublin and London. I could do that. Just 2 major cities. We could definitely look at this fucking gun.
No, because I want to go see. No,
you're gonna want more time in London. It's fun.
I know, and
like
I
all
feel
of
like
England.
I feel like London.
And then you can do London, train over to Paris.
See, I think I need to do that's
Which
separate.
we could do that too.
We
3 cities and
no, I don't want to go to Paris. Actually, that's where I don't want to go. Is that weird?
No,
I've heard really bad things. Like it's dirty and trashy, and it's not what you think. Just saying.
So that's partially true, but both things can be true. It is like that, but it's not. It is what you think, because then you have moments where you're totally fucking blown away. Like I came out of the subway station, walked up. There's tall Paris buildings, and then taller above that, right there is the Eiffel Tower. I'm like, oh my god! It's just all of a sudden you're like, Eiffel Tower. Just like you've always imagined it and seen in photos. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Oh, it's so cool. And then like the river too, like you're going on a boat on the river, on the Seine, and you're coming under all these bridges, and then you turn a little, curve a little, and you see Notre Dame like right in front of you on an island in the middle of this river.
That's pretty beautiful.
So pretty.
But then also like trashy on the streets is what I heard.
People like the
graffiti
I saw
and
rats in the
trash.
subway. I saw people
Like
peeing in the
worse than
subway.
New York.
Men pee publicly, by the way, in Europe. Oh yeah, Amsterdam.
Wait, you can just pee in public?
Yeah, people don't get in trouble. I mean, I don't know that it's decriminalized, but no one gets in trouble. I
feel like we need to meet.
I was standing in a subway in Paris, and this guy just got his dick out. I look over to my right. He's standing right there, facing the wall this way, with his dick out, pissing. And I'm on the platform. I was like, I definitely stared a little too long. So that's
fine.
Paris.
Welcome to Paris.
And I really didn't mind it.
I actually would really like. I like the fact that you've never been to Ireland. And I've never
I do
been,
like
so
this,
it's kind of fun. Like we can both, sort of like, because when you go to other places, you're like, oh, this good ice cream place is over here, and it's like, why don't we just,
right? It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah, like Chicago, like I knew those places. I didn't actually never mind, but I didn't really know all the neighborhoods we went to. We went to play like Jackhammer and Andersonville.
Yeah,
I've never gone up there.
Okay, I don't think we have a voicemail. I didn't really check, so let's just check really quick.
If that's true.
I was looking up trans dicks last night.
Oh yeah, some of them are way prettier than mine.
Well,
I think the estrogen makes the penis soft.
Well, I was trying to see like,
like from vagina, from clit to dick.
Yeah,
that's not a good one right there.
Right, it's not ugly. It's kind of weird. They know how to make the head now better.
That's weird.
I know.
Now that one.
They're not cute. You know what I mean? I guess a trans dick probably isn't the cutest, but trans pussy, on the other hand.
Well, now
that
those hungry clams.
You can always make a hole. You can't make a tree.
Honestly, I want to say it, but like trans vaginas are masculine looking. Like a trans man with a pussy.
Yeah.
Like he has, the ones I've seen are like they're beefier. I think the T makes it like the testosterone
thicker. Like it makes the clit kind of
It just looks, and the hair looks different. The pubic hair.
Very like,
so it's more curly man.
It's kind of interesting. Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like women are really hairier than we realize.
They are. Because I was getting my back waxed the other day. And there were like 2 or 3 and they're getting their Brazilians. And I'm just like, oh my God.
You got to get that crack fucking done, girl.
They just have to. Can you imagine getting a Brazilian?
No.
You have to lay on a table and bare your whole soul to the person that you've never met.
I did get my asshole like
lasered. You did do
and
this. So you're like, no waxing, but then.
Yeah, I could do it. I have no shame in my game, baby. Don't. I don't care. Who the fuck are you? You know what I mean?
I'm a brat when I'm bumping that.
When I'm bumping that. You want to go ahead and stare at the privates. I don't care. Don't like them, love them, suck them, fuck them.
You are really good at just letting them out.
I really just don't care sometimes, when especially medical or like places where I know it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Campground Bobby is always out and about.
Steam room, or what's it called? Steamworks.
I so want to go back.
I know. I'm so over it.
I'm like, we could just pop in there on a Sunday. That could be our Sunday thing, by the way.
I mean, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, we're going to go Steamworks.
Brunch and Steamworks.
Right.
Steamwork and brunch after, yeah.
Yeah, because I get weak after.
Yeah, I'm weak.
Like, I need something to fucking
We were weak.
I was so weak, but I was also fucked up. Okay, so I wrote something down. Oh, which one am I going to read first? This first one. Okay. When I was young, we used to sneak out of bed, me and my sister, and we go sneak out of bed. But I thought that my parents, when we went to sleep, turned into skeletons, like the Grateful Dead video.
Oh, creepy.
I'm going deep.
So, like, you had seen a video where...
So do you know the...
No.
Okay. Let me...
Oh, yeah, okay.
And they're all on acid. So I used to think my parents turned into skeletons because my parents love the Grateful Dead. Well, my parents, my father's side. So anyway, I don't know why I wrote that down. I know, because it's so chill, and it's like, why are you so
liberal?
angry? Yeah. I'll never understand that, to be honest with you. Never.
Right.
I think it's just misinformation and also just like wanting to be different. But anyway, I used to think they turned into those skeletons at night, and I thought, I don't know where I thought about it, but I was like, that's a really weird.
Were you afraid of that?
Kind of. I was like scared of my parents at night when we'd sneak out.
Oh, okay.
So I'd be like, oh my God.
Like, did something happen to you?
No,
at night?
I was always afraid that I was going to see them as skeletons. Like, that was like in my head. Oh, you're looking at me like you're a fucking crazy bitch. I don't know why I wrote it down. Look, we've been doing this for 5 years. There's got to be new topics. So,
well, no, I was just thinking of something, and I was wondering, have you ever wondered if you were molested and you don't remember, you've blocked it out?
I mean, I guess it's possible. I mean, at this point, anything's possible. You know what I mean? Like,
that's
most
what I'm
people
wondering.
suck. Like,
I know, I'm like scared. I'm always scared of that. I'm like, what if the root of all my trauma is something I can't remember?
I mean, you could.
Have you ever thought of that? You're like when I'm trying to work through things, and I'm like, I got to get rid of this feeling that I get every time I think of this thing, and then I'm like, oh, that's why I do this. That's why I have this response.
Well, when you really break
back
it down,
then,
yeah. When you really,
but sometimes I can't find the answer, and I'm like, I can't figure out why I do this still or think this.
I mean, I don't think necessarily. I mean, I always wonder, like, I don't know. It's just weird because you can't see yourself as a baby, obviously. So, like, what was I like as a baby? Was I taken care of? Like, how was I treated as far as, like...
Were you dropped on your head a couple times?
Was I just passed around? Was I coddled? Like, what? I don't know. It's, like, weird because you don't remember that part of your life. And then all of a sudden you're, like, 5 and you're, like, starting to become cognizant.
I'm like, that's why I'm like...
You're running away from preschool and getting in trouble.
I can't believe you did that.
I know, it's bad.
You were a bad boy. So they were skeletons.
So they were skeletons, yeah. And we would go sneak out of bed. And
I snuck out of bed too with my siblings.
We would giggle and run back to our bed.
We would play Uno. We were so bad.
We were so bad.
We were like giggling because we had like a step down into my bedroom was over the garage growing up. Isn't that weird?
Really?
Always really cold.
A little chilly? Oh.
Really cold. You would have loved it.
Maybe that's the trauma.
Now in the summer, really hot.
Yeah, they're like, let's just put him in that room. He's the faggot of the family, and then that's
yeah.
why.
I was no, but I had a walk-in closet, my own bathroom. Yeah, it was like a suite. But you had to like step down. So, anyways, we would play cards in the middle, and then at the other end of the hallway, our parents, and they had to have heard us.
Oh God!
And they did a few times. I would just hear, "Go to bed!"
Oh, I hate that.
And we would be in the hallway, like we thought we were being quiet. We'd be like, "What?"
Okay. And we'd be silent, like,
"Good night."
It's so funny.
Yeah,
kids are funny.
That was like our biggest thing to break the rules.
Yeah, we ended up going,
now look at you.
Well, now we went through my sister's closet into the back area to smoke cigs.
You had a back area to her closet.
So you could open up the closet, and then in her closet there was a door that you could open, and then it was like storage area, but it was like the top of the attic, and a little like
that's the best.
You know the part of the house that has a little like circular thing, and it's like
right below the rooftop.
Yes,
yeah, I know that.
So we used to smoke weed out of that window.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
I like that.
And that's where I learned how to drink smoke. Drink smoke.
Do you mean drink and smoke or drink smoke? Like there's a
drink and smoke.
God.
Drink and smoke.
Honey, the tiz.
I know. I'm telling you, something's like...
Drink smoke.
I think it's the semaglutide.
Okay, I agree.
Something's not right. Something's off. I mean, I used to think my parents were skeletons. So also,
I know. I'm like, I love that.
For some reason, I'm digging deep. Also, did you ever watch He-Man? Okay, I don't.
But I knew that. I know the character.
First of all, how gay is that?
First of all, gay. Like that haircut.
I was like, girl.
And that body. And
I was like, I love
Speedo.
He-Man. It's like,
they're like, we should have known. You
yeah,
loved
I don't know
He-Man.
how you don't know. Okay. But there was a skeleton in that too.
There was, yeah.
So maybe I'm worried about skeletons.
Death. You're just worried about death. As you grew up, you forgot about skeletons and just feared death.
And then just turned it into death.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
But you're going back to your roots. Maybe you were, scared of skeletons.
Maybe you were molested when you were 2. Well,
by a skeleton arm.
yeah, some skinny ass skeleton arm. They're like, hey, ow, ow. Crumb fingers. Looks like we need a little
touch up there.
A little.
They're long.
Yeah, that was like, they're getting long,
they're
honey.
so long. She's a little queen. Okay, I have something written down.
Good. Yes, let's go, honey. Bring it. Work.
Okay. Something that's been bothering me on the Instagram, because that's all I have really for. Well, I guess I have Twitter.
You might as well download TikTok. I don't get why you're still fighting.
Oh
that.
yeah, I don't have TikTok.
I mean, Facebook literally has all our information, so
I know Meta has it all.
Like they stole it from us. Like
it's so
fine.
bad. I do need.
First
TikTok.
it was Russian, then it's the Chinese. Like who's next? The Brazilian?
No, that's never why I didn't download it. I was never worried about security.
Oh.
In the very beginning, I would say it for like a month, and then I realized I was like, after I started thinking about, I'm like,
it's so good,
everyone has all of our. But then I was just like, I am worried about having another thing to go through. Like I already sit on Instagram, and I'm like,
you would stop
4 hours later.
No, see, you would
my
stop
phone's
Instagram.
Like, oh, so you just switch?
Yeah, like Instagram is. I get on Instagram like for probably 5 minutes a day now. Like I hate Instagram because then it's like
it's so different.
It's just like I have to post for the show.
I have to read. Some of these posts have words.
I hate reading. And then
I just like videos.
You have to see read more, and you have to hit the button.
I know
and
it is.
Oh
it's
my
like,
god!
Sometimes
honey,
like a paragraph.
I'm tired of it.
I'm tired.
I'm fucking tired.
Well, I keep getting ads for blankets or like towel-shaped blankets that go on beds. I think for squirting, and I don't know why they think I'm a squirter. Like. I have gotten so many ads where they'll like shake out this big towel-like thing, put it on the bed,
I've seen that.
and then just dump things on it, like dump
like,
water.
You'll never have to worry about cleaning up.
Throw a whole gallon of water and do that.
First of all, what's
I'm like,
happening?
who's peeing a gallon?
Well, so you can just like pee on this thing.
Well, yeah, I think it's
Pee
like
play,
a sex.
shit play,
yes,
throw play,
I think
blood
it's like
play.
a protection blanket for your bed, for your mattress.
First of all, if you're
and
getting
it's
to
fully
sex
washable and it's full, and I'm like, I'm not gonna. I honestly, I was like, I don't like squirting. I think I don't like squirting.
But what's the bigger question here, though? Because you're getting targeted. So what are you looking at, or what are you doing?
Right. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
targeting
Why do they think I'm a squirter or a squirter lover?
Or maybe they think you like pee. I mean, or like
that could
maybe
be.
they think you're a messy bitch, and they just know that you, when you like want to get sexual, it's messy.
Messy.
Hi, gay.
I'm not messy.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
Have you ever had to do that? Do you ever throw down a towel, or do you just go right on the sheets?
I go towel. I always throw down a towel.
All the time.
Oh yeah. Like well, it depends. Unless I take a shower right then and there,
Yeah.
then I'm good. But other than that, even if I haven't.
Wait, why would you throw down the towel? So you throw it on the towel because you're worried your body's dirty?
Well, then I just, so I don't have to, and then I come and then I use that towel but I always put it underneath me for some reason. I don't know.
I knew you were a towel person.
What does that fucking mean?
Because not everyone
I don't
uses
even
a towel
masturbate
to have
anymore,
sex.
so it's fine.
What?
Wait, what do people
Why don't
use?
you masturbate anymore?
Wait, why do people use towels? Wait, what? Towels. No, I'm serious. Say what you were saying. I love that I'm making you laugh so hard these last
I'm
couple
just like,
episodes.
girl,
Girl,
what are you saying?
Hello.
Because I was trying to figure out, like, if you were a towel person, but then I'm like, why aren't you masturbating anymore? Which you didn't answer. You just kept talking about other things.
I mean, I do, but not really. I don't care anymore. It's so
I know.
sad. I think I'm in a
know.
depression. We've talked about
Yes,
this the past couple
I
weeks.
think it's
but
really hitting
real.
you.
It's real.
It's real. You're like, I don't care anymore. I'm like, where's the Bobby of yesteryear?
Well, I got to get into like
remember
nasty-
June in New York City?
Remember just a month ago in Chicago?
Right.
Like,
Oh yeah, in Chicago.
things
Yeah, you were a
things
mess.
change. It's a Trump. It's a new world. It's 'cause Trump got
Oh,
elected.
that
and then
might be why.
Now I'm like, well, I'm scared to. Actually, it might be more thrilling.
I'm scared to be a Mexican.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the Italians, to be honest. They're gonna
And the
get rounded up.
Portuguese, they're
Well, anybody
going.
that has any kind of pigmentation, which is funny
Right.
because Trump paints his
orange,
face. So yeah, it's like, okay, Oompa Loompa.
He beats that face.
Oh, he beats that mug, honey. It's not cute. I feel like his teeth are whiter though these days, so good for him.
God. Well, anyways, those are the ads I'm getting.
So
pissing ads. Now,
interesting.
Matt did yell at me once because apparently I send him too many videos of me peeing.
Oh, yeah. You always you'll do that shit to me too randomly. You'll like send me a picture of you naked in the mirror, and I'm like, oh, okay, girl. Like,
or video, even better.
But it's like there's no context. We weren't even talking about anything. It's just like this bitch is ready, and I'm like, okay.
And wake up.
Oh my god, you know what I thought of? Do you remember Full House when they were like, wake up, did it? And it's like, Danny Tanner.
I wasn't allowed to watch Full House, so.
When I met him.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah. Why?
I was one of those kids. When all the other kids got to run to the house down the street and go watch it, I had to go home.
Why didn't you get to? I mean, that's
because they thought it was inappropriate.
I don't know. It was so cheesy.
Well, I don't know if it's because of the marriage thing, like they're, like
the
throuple, or what are they?
Oh, yeah, the 3 men living in the house.
Right. So were they
one's
gay,
the uncle,
by the way?
One's the uncle and one's the brother. They're both uncles, but
where's the mom?
Dead. She died.
Oh.
So he had the baby, and then the 2 older girls, and then the mom died, and so then the brothers.
Oh no.
I think it's his brother and then her brother. Or something like that.
Well, because there's 3 men.
Actually, Uncle Jesse, I don't think is really their uncle. I think Uncle Joey is. I don't fucking know. Regardless, there's 3 fucking men living there sucking dicks in the basement.
Well, that's why I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Well, that's exactly why.
You can't have dick sucking in a basement on a kid show.
You cannot have 3 men living in the same house. This is against the law of the Lord.
It would be a dirty house. Actually, if it was like
that's
Michael, Matt, and me, it would be a clean house.
Well, that's the thing.
And I would just be like, yes.
The thing about it is
Matt's cleaning today, for example.
Danny Tanner, who's the dad, was a clean freak.
The blonde one?
No, that's Joey. Danny Tanner's
Bob Saget.
Yeah, Bob Saget. And he was so psychotic about cleaning in the show. Like, it was like a joke.
In the show. Okay.
Yeah, so everything was always clean.
Okay, so that's
the boys couldn't get dirty.
I like that.
Yeah.
They thought of everything. They said, we don't need a woman.
We don't need no fucking woman.
We'll make a man a woman.
And then, so. Anyway, I don't know why I thought of that, but
so.
Get Up. There was a commercial with him and Becky, who married Jesse.
Get up.
They're like, wake up, did it. Hi, I'm Danny Tanner. And she'd be like, hi, I'm Rebecca Donaldson. And da-da-da-da-da. But it was like they did it like 75,000 times. Like it was like he couldn't get it. So all I thought about just now was that. I'm going
Wake up, San Francisco! Hi, I'm the perky Danny Tanner.
And I'm the stiff Rebecca Donaldson.
going deep into the subconscious.
I love it.
Do you know what else is happening?
What?
Do you believe in... Did I already talk about this telepathy?
Maybe. You've talked about some versions of it before where we've tried to guess each other's thoughts.
So, okay, we have. But now I listen to this new podcast
called
The Telepathy Tapes. Listen, this is going to get fucking crazy.
I love this
I'm telling you, this is a recommendation by me. This shit, listen, this girl is like, oh, I'm going to go study autism because this woman on another podcast episode, this doctor, was talking about autism. And the girl who created the new podcast was like, oh, that's really interesting.
The telepathy tapes?
Yes.
Okay.
So what she does, though, what they found out is that autistic children that are nonverbal, when they learn how to do the spelling, it's called like RMS, like rapid something, they can spell things out. It's almost like the courtroom thing.
Oh, okay. But it's like
with letters.
Words,
so it's like, so they can use that thing if they learn it. And then they say that they're telepathic. Like the mom will be like, they'll have the mom in the other room and the mom will look at a card and it's like 6 of hearts. And then the autistic kid would write down 6 of hearts. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Weird.
I know a lot of people, like, I was very skeptical. Like, I'm very like, oh, that's bullshit. I almost wonder, I mean, the way they explain things, how like autistic kids run around and are always moving their hands and stuff because they can't. They're talking about these kids being in a whole other body form. Like, you got to listen to it, actually. I think you would actually really, really like it.
Okay.
So
I would like it.
It's interesting because it makes me look at autistic kids like, oh my God, they're in there. These kids are like writing poems now that they've learned how to, like, saying like, I saw dad beat you. Like this, that was what one of the ladies said. She was like crying and she's like, I can't even believe it. Like, but he knew so and he would do things. And so like looking back, they're like, but anyway, now they're getting to some episodes where they can actually like talk to them through telepathy. It sounds crazy, but I'm just telling you.
I was like, what do you want me to tell your autistic kid? He needs to clean his room. Okay.
No, the one kid can't speak. The one kid's nonverbal, but he's got the perfect pitch and he can make music out of nowhere.
Oh, weird.
Like it was like a savant.
Ooh.
So they talk about it's like savants. But we respect savants. We don't respect autistic kids.
Right. That's a problem.
And the difference
We're like,
is,
oh, they're a genius. And
but
it's
actually,
like,
autistic
but what about
kids
the ones that aren't geniuses in your eyes?
But they are. They are all smart. They all have a place they go and meet.
They're all
telepathically.
Superheroes.
It's called The Hill.
I'm
telling you,
The
bitch.
Hill.
I really want you
I
to...
thought you were joking. You're still going.
Oh, I'm still going.
What's The Hill?
That's where all the autistic nonverbals. I'm telling you.
Meet telepathically?
Yes.
Like
it's like a channel. Like it's like a thing. And they're like, there's something about the radio waves or something. I'm telling you.
Oh, I can't fucking wait.
How the brain can how the brain is different than we don't know how to use it fully, and they know how to use a different part of their brain, but that's why they can't. They're like in a different je ne sais quoi. Do you know what I'm saying? No.
This sounds like science fiction.
It does. But
is
she
it?
has examples.
Okay.
And she's like, and she starts off being like, this is bullshit. Like, and then as it goes on, it keeps happening and they keep meeting people. And then these other families, like one family was in like Indiana and the other one's in Florida. And the Florida family, the guy goes, oh, I go to The Hill. Typed out his little thing. Same up here in Indiana, The Hill. They call it The Hill. I'm telling you.
Hill.
I'm telling you. Maybe if you were telepathic.
Who goes to The Hill?
The autistic non-speakers. They communicate there, and that's how
they want to go to The Hill,
Yeah,
or
that's
their
where-
parents are putting them on the hill?
No, it's a hill that they meet at, but it's like in a different
realm.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like it's fuck.
Now, are the commercials for this show selling you Trump Bibles and
No.
the Trump meme coins?
No,
because this sounds like a misinformation,
It
insane
sounds-
podcast.
It sounds terrible, but she goes through all of it, and she also does the like naysayers or whatever, and she has a whole section on that. Like it's number one at Beat Joe Rogan. Like you need to listen to it.
Okay,
it's really really interesting because you'll make you look at autistic kids differently. No, it's not called The Hill. It's called Telepathy Tapes. But The Hill is.
I just love that.
Do you know any
idea.
nonverbal?
Yes.
We need to talk to them.
Well, they won't be. They won't be able to.
Yeah, but
you mean telepathically?
Why not? Why can't you try? And they're like,
We can try.
They send messages. Like the kids will send messages to the moms, and the moms will be like, I swear I heard, like they feel it. It's really bizarre. So anyway, I'm telling you, if you listen to this first episode, you'll be like, oh shit. So I believe in telepathy.
Well, how do you get to your hill?
You know what's kind of crazy? I will say this, and maybe this is the marijuana. I love to meditate while high.
There it is.
So when I close my eyes, though, sometimes I'll catch myself. You know how when you look at a light and then you close your eyes, you have like the
little imprint.
And if you just keep following that in your closed eye, though, just like follow it, like try to go and see something through it, you can like scare the shit out of yourself.
I
love this.
Virgin when I met him.
He was half a virgin when you met him.
Literally.
No, you can.
Anyway, that's the closest I feel like it. Like telepathy is like.
I've definitely I believe in it because
meditate-
I have done it. Meditate.
When you meditate, though, you can get into a state
Yeah,
where
you
you're like
can.
kind of in a weird state where.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, honey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This bitch.
Well, I mean, it's true.
It is true.
Oh yeah.
Girl.
What do you have written down, honey? Anything else?
Oh yeah. Are you struggling?
I feel like you're not really feeding into the telepathy, and I was reading.
Well, I did have
I was reading your mind telepathically, and I realized.
Well, you read it
were
wrong
done.
because I wanted to share that I do believe in telepathy. You idiot.
Why?
No, because I've done it before. Like I've been places with Sabrine and I'll say something exactly. She was like, I was just going to say that. And it's like, she really means like the exact or she'll be like, oh my God.
So that's kind of like
because
what they
we just, I'll like, even like, I'll just like glance
know
over and I'm
when-
like, I don't think we're going to.
One moment. This is the...
Okay.
Hello? Yeah.
That sounds hot.
Hey. Oh, okay. All right, sounds good. We'll see you when you get here. All right, thanks. Bye. He sounds so hot. Oh my God.
I know. I was like, he does. That's why I said. I was
He
like,
sounds so
I
hot.
was like, I think this is going to be a hot one. This guy's not cute in person though. Like,
It never is that way. Anyway, so that's very interesting, though. So you believe in it?
I absolutely believe in it.
Great.
Okay.
So we'll do one more little seg and then let the
have to
guy
go.
in.
Okay.
And then
come finish off.
maybe he's hot. We might have a story to tell after this. Maybe we'll like molest him.
I would love to.
Oh, that sounds terrible. As we just talked about
How much more time do we have him come?
Come.
How many minutes?
Do we have recorded?
No, until he comes. I can see that number.
5.
You think I can't see that?
He said he's really close.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. This.
So we'll wait.
Yeah, this takes too long.
We'll be right back after
no,
this.
we could talk about something quick.
What?
Have you seen the new episode of Severance? Season 2.
I've never watched the first season.
What? Oh no! What? Oh, I thought you had this whole time. This is really bad. Like you have to see it.
Okay.
It's so good. I'll watch season 1 with you.
I tried to.
Well, let me help you. Oh, you tried.
I tried.
It is complex.
I tried to say
But it's-
goodbye.
I watched it twice because I think the second time I understood
well,
way more.
that's like Game
I
of
was
Thrones
like,
too.
oh.
You catch things. You're like, wait. I really hope this guy's hot. Like I'm kind of
I know, I'm
excited.
kind of
He
excited.
sounded.
I need to go. Let's go get ready.
We'll be right back.
Like I want to get another little bev, and I want to be ready.
So that was embarrassing.
What was? Which part?
What just occurred in,
that
my
is pretty
household?
embarrassing. I was like, oh, took him less than 5 minutes, and he's like, yeah, you'll get a bell.
God, I really should text him. Like, if you want, should I do that? That would be so slutty. We do. So if you're new here, or
If you're new
back,
here, we are squeamish.
we're back because
We're back.
I had a security bro come over and tell me to plug in my security system, and that was the fix.
That's literally, it was like in a minute. He walks to where it is. He goes, looks in the closet. He's like, where's the plug-in? Where do you plug this in? He's like, Bobby's like, I think it's in the basement. They walk downstairs. Next thing I know,
It's in the
I
basement.
think it's in the basement. I mean, take a look if you want. Then I like hear them go downstairs, and then immediately, beep, it comes on. I'm like, what did they do? It's already on.
the breaker tripped in the actual. So Michael didn't think. I mean.
Michael, this is on Michael. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
This is a bad moment
I'm
for
really
Michael.
sorry. It's really bad.
For someone who is detail oriented, not detail oriented.
So I honestly thought it was wired to the breaker box. So that's what he was thinking too. He's like, maybe there's something. So he was right that something tripped.
Right, but he didn't check where it's.
But the plug,
wires
I had
go.
no idea that was even it though. Like the plug is
Yeah.
this big brown box.
You've got a big brown box.
Oh yeah, honey. Fuck. So anyway,
Put that towel down.
So about a 19-year-old came over and plugged in the fucking thing, and
He was definitely illegal.
he was
by the
like
way.
23.
Yeah, he was old. He was too old for my taste.
I'm like,
You're like,
I would have tasted. Taste and see.
the goodness of the Lord.
That's right. I would have tasted and saw.
That's right.
That's right. Okay. I feel like I'm going into a different dimension right now. I'm not even kidding. I might be talking.
You're in
telepathically.
Atlanta.
I'm telepathic.
Oh my God.
So anywho, it's fixed in case anybody cared, but it was literally the trip plug.
The trip plug.
I have another subject that I wrote down.
I do too.
I got something that's like kind of. Oh yeah, you got the one we were going to talk about.
Oh yeah, this might take long. I don't know if it matches the energy right now.
Okay, so the energy's kind of off. Well, mine's not going to match. Okay,
because mine like it goes.
I really
deep.
want to text this guy. I really want to text the security guy and be like, "Hey, should I do it?"
Yes.
No, I'm scared. I can't.
No,
do it.
you're not.
No, I could never. That's like.
It's what is. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, if you want to come back for a blowjob, hey, can you not turn it into your work so that?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
About that bill.
Can we work out something? I think the plug's unplugged again.
I think I need
My
plugged.
butt plug. I need to be plugged back in.
You want to plug me?
Now, I know we were just talking energy, so this is probably...
That's actually what I was. Oh, weird. What were we?
Do what?
The energy of this.
Yeah, the energy.
Oh, I was like,
so
were
tell
we
me if this
talking?
actually matches our energy. Imagine being 19 and diagnosed yourself as an alcoholic and then being like, I fucked up. I know I've been sober. So here's what I think I was referring to.
What?
So like when there's like 19-year-olds that are like, I'm an addict, I'm from rehab.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I fucked up. I'm like, girl, you're not even legal to drink.
I know.
First of all. But second of all, like, imagine being that 19-year-old and be like, I have a problem. Like, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
feel like it's so sad.
Okay, I wasn't sure which route you were going.
Well, it's sad. It's weird. I think it's like kind of embarrassing.
It's
like cringe. Like
when I see them, I'm like, you're only 19 and you're like this.
We all
like,
knew the alcoholic drug addict of our class. You always knew who they were.
Yeah, and I think they are right now.
We should do a game.
I've heard
Where
some
are they now?
You don't want to know some of them.
Actually, some of them are probably like lawyers, and you're like, I'm sorry.
Now, some of them, I recently saw a picture.
Some of them cleaned up.
Some of them cleaned up. There was this football player who always would show me his dick.
Oh my God.
Like we would finish up with theology class, which was like religion class. And then
That's
like
nice. The Lord
I'd be the
and
last,
then the dick.
the last two in the room, and then I seat up his shorts because he's like hard and like pointing it down at me. And I'm like, oh, there's his big heart. It was big.
I used to love sports, like high school, when people start wearing shorts, and then they do like basketball shorts. And like,
it's over.
You can see the outline.
And at that age, you get random erections. I know. Random
as
fuck.
fuck.
Weird. Yeah.
Like to where you're like,
I'm like, I'm getting my car washed. Like,
right. Why am I hard? And the teacher's off. Well,
praying in church.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah. At my funerals, the funerals I've had.
When I'm with the priest.
When I'm giving confession, it's weird. I put my dick in a hole and I pray.
3 Hail Marys. One Our Father.
I almost said, officer. Mr. Priest.
Mr. Priest,
I don't want to say. I don't want to say the Hail Marys. I just want to feed my cock.
We've talked about our sins before too.
Oh, sins!
I didn't help my mom enough. I didn't want to take out the trash. Those were my sins. They were the dumbest things. I was like, I wasn't nice to my sister the other day.
Everybody sins.
Like, what sin do you have at that age? I literally was like, I couldn't even make. I had to make up. I had to make up sins.
You're a good boy.
Meanwhile, the real sin was I wanted to suck off the priest.
The real sin was the fact that you would be on your knees praying up to the Lord and looking at that, wondering what's underneath that dress.
That loincloth needs to come off.
What is underneath that dress?
I had a loincloth Christ.
Oh, I'm talking about
you had a dress
the priest.
I thought you meant Jesus's
Can you
dress.
imagine Jesus in a...
I was like, our Jesus on the cross didn't have a dress on, but some of them are like, in a dress.
I'm going to make an image on Midjourney that's Jesus Christ on the cross with a mini skirt on or something like that.
Yes, a loincloth.
No, but like I'm going to make it a dress. Because we're talking about, because I'm like, what if your Jesus is wearing a dress on the cross? You don't know. You can't tell me no. Why wasn't he?
If there can be black Jesus, then there can be mini skirt Jesus.
Really, if there can be white Jesus, like, let's be honest. Because Jesus isn't white, just in case anybody...
Isn't that weird?
He literally is the people that you hate.
Whenever I think of Jesus, like the image that pops in my head is not a brown Jesus, even though that's not accurate.
You know, it's weird. I used to be a white Jesus.
I'm like, it's white.
I was like one of those ladies.
You're one of those bitchy ladies. Now, what's the size on those ladies?
Oh, they're definitely like Jenny Craig girls.
Yep.
So like they lost some weight, so there's like fat hanging from their arms, but they're still fat. Kind of where I'm at.
Literally.
A little bit where I'm at my stage.
You're not.
But I look way better.
You don't look saggy.
I'm so hot.
I know.
So
you do not look saggy.
No, I'm very blessed.
Blessed to dress.
Blessed to dress, honey. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God.
These margaritas. One margarita.
Here's the problem. The margaritas in the afternoon. It's the inauguration.
Maybe that's why we're upset.
We're upset. I think maybe we're upset. We're going back to our roots of this podcast where we're yelling about religion and dumb presidents.
I know.
And we're not going to do that to you this time. Unless it's warranted. Honestly, I think we
might be getting into that.
Well, here's the thing.
It's only day one.
Well, we can do like a Trump clip of the week and like have a funny, weird thing that he says.
I like that.
We can analyze it.
That will happen.
We can analyze it.
Analyze it?
Or I can find like really gay shit he says and make a compilation every week and just like, here's your Trump update. And it's like,
there's going to be so many examples.
The wall!
Like, I remember, we forget, but there were like so many. And back then he was on Twitter, remember? So it'd be like the news. All the news channels, every tweet was like they had a story about it. And I'm like, it's just a tweet. He's an idiot. Nothing he says is real anyways. So why are we talking about a tweet? Why
are we talking about a twat?
He's buying Greenland. It's like, why are we talking about this? He's not, and we're not going to. Like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Now, we did see a video that you showed me.
The government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
They're so concerned with trans people.
I know.
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based.
So that's where we're at. So I guess if you're white
Wow,
and
I didn't
smart,
hear that.
but is that a confession?
Wait a minute. I'm like, girl, you don't want to admit the dirty secrets.
Little girl. Yeah, so we're back to that. That was the inauguration speech. Like that was like
I couldn't. I was like, is this real? I thought it was AI.
Why are we talking? Like nobody gives a fuck about the election now. Like, what are you gonna goddamn do for me? Period. That's going forward for any goddamn president that sits there. What are you going to be doing to better everyone's life? Not just me.
Should judge all politicians. It's like, what are you guys? The bill you introduced was about what? A bathroom?
I think
why was it about a bathroom?
Like, how embarrassing that you're.
That's the time. No.
Yeah, like I'm taking a shit in the bathroom first of all.
Right.
And if a dirty listen, I can't. This is
and if
so
a dirty
sad.
old trans person wants
a dirty old trans woman wants to come in there and take a piss.
I was like, what? Dirty what?
No, like there's gonna be dirty, nasty assholes that it doesn't take you being trans to go into a goddamn bathroom that's not yours. So please don't act like this is a fucking. It's just a joke. Oh, I'm getting angry.
I know.
Getting passionate for the trans.
She's a spicy little girl.
He's spicy.
One thing I was gonna see if you could follow along with, because
probably not.
No, because you've been through it. This past week, I had to do. Did you say?
Oh my God, we're in a Trump world now. We can say those kind of things.
Yeah, you can't.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
This goddamn I'm trying to follow. You said, I'm going to see if you can. These margaritas are so good.
I know. They're really yummy.
Tequila does a body some damage. You know what I mean?
Definitely the mind.
Queso.
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Queso. There's a song. Wait. This episode is going to be fucking hinged. Like, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so fucking good. Listen, this is a
quesadilla.
Queso.
I like this.
So everybody have your quesadillas tonight.
I would do that.
So anyway,
we are actually having that. Matt made chili.
Oh, that's cute.
Matt makes good chili with impossible meat. It's impossible.
Impossible, you say.
Impossible chili.
Oh my God, we can make a Broadway show.
We really could, and we're going to have cheese toasties.
We should make the Broadway show.
Matt makes toasties, by the way.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, like
it's like
cheese
a grilled
bread?
cheese without using in the stove.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
You put it in the oven with like...
No.
What do you mean?
He like uses the toaster to get the bread warm.
Oh, right. And then you put the microwave.
Puts it like that and microwaves it. And I'm like,
that's the poor person grilled cheese.
I feel like, or
that's like
actually the British, they're going to, when we go to Ireland too, they have, there's toasties. We're going to love them.
I think, yeah, I'll probably love a toasty. You know what I mean?
Let's look it up just to see.
We had, like at,
girl.
So confusing sometimes to be a
toasty.
I can't wait to see what this
grilled cheese sandwich. Toasty time. In the UK, we call them toasties.
I wonder if it's the same thing. It's just we just do it different.
It's grilled cheese, but they call it toasty there.
So I mean, you can do that little shortcut though. I do know about the shortcut. You want to toast?
No.
Yeah, it's a shortcut.
What's a shortcut?
Toasting the bread, cheesing the bread, microwaving. That's the shortcut to having to heat the skillet.
Okay, because that's what Matt does, and I'm like, oh,
it's probably really good.
He said it's still crunchy. Like I heard it,
really
and it still
good?
has a. Tell me, I'm like
a grilled cheese sandwich. Make it and then put it in the air fryer.
Oh, what,
girl?
What?
And like garlic butter the girl.
What,
girl?
Okay, because I want to do that tonight. Then
yeah, try it.
What do I do?
So all I do, it toasts so fast too in the air fryer. Like, so you want to make your grilled cheese, but without doing like butter it and all that shit. But like, don't toast it or anything.
Oh, okay, just bread.
Just
plain
bread.
Okay,
bread and cheese.
Okay,
butter it up however you want it. If you don't want any butter,
I'm
cool.
using butter.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Obviously,
put it in the air fryer on. You can.
Okay, so I don't do the stove at all.
No, and then
I like that.
And the air fryer is quick though. Like I always put on like the whatever, and it does the preheat. And by the time the preheat's over, it's cooked.
Oh, okay.
So you just gotta watch it your first time, but it's really good the way it just melts it together.
I want that now.
So
I might have to try that.
You might have to.
And Matt has spray butter, which has been a contentious topic in our house.
But it's poison.
Well, that's what I try to tell him, but it's,
I love it. It's 0 calories.
And that's the thing about it.
So
you
it's
can't beat it.
chemicals.
But yeah, it tastes just like butter. It's like I can believe it's not butter. Actually,
There are many plastics.
like
in
I
there.
absolutely can believe it. Yeah, I just don't use it over butter. But if I didn't have butter, I have used it.
I've learned that in life. This is
I've
gonna be a
learned it.
lesson.
Yeah, a little bit goes a long way.
Well, honestly, I try to take all these shortcuts with like
Yeah.
Coke Zero and da-da-da.
Yeah, I know.
But I think if I had one Coke,
Oh, yeah,
and I
it's
have
such a good
butter,
dip.
not spray butter,
Right.
and I have a real piece of pizza, not Weight Watchers pizza, if you just
Well-
allow yourself to do that without,
Right.
but you got to just stay
Enough
in your lane, right?
When you're full, you're full. You have
Right.
to remember.
So,
but I used butter for
Not
my
overeat.
eggs. I had like 2 eggs sandwich today.
Yeah.
And like I was full after it, like full. And I asked him, and then I calculated it was like 500 calories, so it was like a meal. But like
right.
normally, if I weren't like trying to think about it,
Chips
I would
and
have had some other
side
side. Like
salad.
I would make out potatoes or yeah,
Yeah, it's hard.
or
It's
tater
hard.
tots or something.
It's really.
I'm like I don't actually need that. I'm full. I used butter. I used Kerrygold.
I can't believe it's not. Oh, Gary fucking gold.
So it gives it more
Listen.
flavor, and you're like, oh, I'm full. Yeah, that's fat.
The best sourdough bread is from Trader Joe's.
Okay,
The best butter is Kerrygold.
we're going.
Oh my
out.
God, is it made there? Nuh-uh.
We can go. I don't know if there's one central factory that they allow visitors to see. I don't know. But it's milk collected. Yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be really fucking fun.
That is a good idea. Let
It
me
really
look
is.
that up.
Write that down at least. Just
Oh,
like write
honey.
it for the. Ow.
I can't type.
We went to the Butter Museum.
Oh, fuck yeah. I would love that.
Oh, I would love. I want to milk
Viscerine.
the cow.
Hold your head steady. I'm going to milk the
I
cow.
want, hold your hand steady. I'm gonna milk the cow. Every
Forget
time
about pain. Get him in a birthday suit.
Forget
I don't
about
remember
pain.
the
I'm gonna
words.
take a bow. Oh, my pussy is ripe. Oh,
I do believe
come
that.
hit me with that pipe. Oh,
Now,
we'll have to find where
we're going to find it.
Centrally
Sorry,
located.
I'm really falling deep into that.
Well, it's butter. Can't believe it's butter.
I can't believe it is, and I can believe it is.
Yeah, I never really understood the can't believe it's not butter because it really does taste like butter sometimes, but then it also tastes like chemical peel. It's almost
That's
like
the part. And that's,
it's like
especially
the
if you do a
film.
lot.
Yeah,
Because like sometimes I'm like, if you get little if you get little bubble, a little pearl size, a little dollop of that,
little dollop.
you can tell it's fake.
But I
You're
almost
like,
wonder,
ooh.
just have the butter.
Oh, I love butter. Yeah,
But just don't have two
I've
pieces
switched
of
over
bread.
recently.
Either you can have spray butter and one piece. And
Oh,
two
and I
pieces of
made
bread.
mac and cheese, and I used whole milk this week.
Oh, honey, I've been putting half and half, not half and half. What is it called?
That will, but then I ate the whole box.
Oh, I love. Listen,
I forgot about that.
Kraft.
No, it's
Off-brand,
this.
I knew it. You're
No,
poor.
it's good.
You're fucking
It's
poor.
called Goodles.
Oh,
So it's a high protein one. It has so much protein in it. It's ridiculous, and all the ingredients are like normal ingredients.
That's good.
You need to try it because you do get fuller faster.
Well, and that's the whole point of protein at this point, right? Back to you.
As you know, I've been battling my protein problem for the past year. And yesterday I finally had a day where I had my weight in pounds in protein.
That's really
180. It was insane.
You're supposed to have that every day.
And I was like, I can't do it. And today I have not even gotten close.
It's kind of sick. Like you can
it's
feel
gross.
it in your body.
No, I woke up today. I was like, oof, I feel heavy.
Yeah, it like kind of sits in. I don't know what's happening. Oh, the quesadillas.
What's wrong?
I just saw the quesadillas and I was like, what's happening on my phone?
Cheesy roller?
What else you got?
Okay. Well, this thing.
We're back to that.
Yeah, because it's like a more serious one.
Well, I just said about being a 19 and drunk and look where it got us. So go ahead, just say whatever because we might not even stay on the topic. It's just going to bring up new stuff.
Okay.
I can't speak English.
Let me.
I'm like, it's like, I'm sorry. Like, what did you just say? And you like go, and the thing, the fucked up part is you're like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, he understands me. He just gets me. You know what I mean?
No, I did get you. I was like, okay, you're right. We could go anywhere with anything I bring up. But I think it was a good topic to really talk about, too.
I can't wait to hear this. Do you know when you like go to the movie theater and like you're sitting in the seat? Don't you hate it when there's like popcorn there already?
That actually did happen this week when I saw
Ew.
Wicked. It was gross. And I was like brushing it out of the crevices.
Listen,
like I
popcorn
was like,
goes
I
everywhere.
fucking can't.
Can you imagine if they removed
Like, it's
all
so
those
gross.
chairs?
Oh, stop!
How much popcorn is just there? Anyway.
You just gave me the feeling.
know.
Like badly because I was a
know.
crumb problem kid.
Where you were like scared of crumbs?
I had a phobia. Like I could not get. I couldn't get in. I couldn't sit. This is TISM moment.
Oh.
This was a TISM moment. I realized.
Okay, yeah.
I realized recently that
So it's not molestation,
yet another.
it's crumbs.
No, I was like yet another thing that like points to the probably being on the spectrum that I didn't realize, but I could not do crumbs because of like the texture, the feel, and just the thought that it's dirty. Like I was whenever I got in. Oh my God! Because I remember sitting down and feeling it. Like it was a feeling problem.
I don't like that either, though. To be honest.
Then then as soon as I would see them, I wouldn't even get in the seat. And I had a friend come pick me up in a van once, and they opened the van, and there were just crumbs all over the ground. I didn't get in. I have
a phobia of crumbs.
I couldn't get in. The mom had to like clean off the front seat to help me get in.
Fucking minivans.
I mean, it was so dirty. I was like,
so do you still have a crumb problem?
Yes.
Really?
If this is another reason I don't like booths at restaurants because of the crumbs.
You're trapped. And they're in little cracks.
And because of the crumbs behind you. So you're sitting
cracks,
down
and
the crumbs are right behind you.
But you don't see them because then when you sit down, the seat goes down and all the crumbs come out.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the worst are the ones where there's a cushion and then like a divot of wood.
Yeah.
And then a cushion again and you can see into the wood area. And it's like this dark cave with fucking chunks of salad. I've seen stuff that I did. And when I'm sitting down in a booth where like I can't get out one side or the other, if you're stuck inside and then you look down on the ground and there's crumbs, it's over. I'm like, I am trapped in a mess.
It's just like smegma.
So I actually don't get into booths. I'm like, I don't sit. I just tell people like, sorry, like I'm not going to sit in there.
Booth seats are like,
and if you want to wait for a table, I will. And if you want to leave if you want to stay, I'll wait for a table.
Interesting. I don't like booths for different reasons.
Because you can't fit. Because
I couldn't fit, but now I can, and I sit down on purpose. I'm like,
you love to slide into a booth.
Sorry, what?
Actually, it is. If it were clean and nice, and I can see like the full underneath situation.
Oh wow!
And I can see that it's clean.
How do you come into this? I
have done
studio.
This before. There's no crumbs.
No crumbs, but it's definitely a little disorganized. Actually,
it's not. But it's not dirty.
Right. True.
It's messy, but not dirty.
Yeah. It's just like
I don't like other people's crumbs of food near me. This is like, okay, there's an empty Coke Zero bottle. I
gotta do that.
There's a bunch of used condoms over there.
There's lube. Actually, there is some condoms and lube probably over there.
There is. I saw some.
I have a sex drawer over there.
You're naughty.
I'm a naughty boy.
But you don't care because of the depression.
Exactly.
Just so you know, we are at like 60 minutes.
Okay, I know. We're gonna wrap up right now. We're gonna do our sundries.
Oh, I don't have a sundry yet.
Yeah, you do.
I know I do.
Let's try to telepathically.
Okay. Think of our sundries.
Just think of a color.
Okay.
Are you thinking about it?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Blue. Red.
Oh my God, I was thinking red the whole time.
I know you were, but you know I like blue. Blue's my favorite color.
I was sending you red. So maybe you heard me.
I knew you were going to guess blue because it's my favorite color, and I was like, he's going to say blue. And I was like, but I'm saying red.
And I was saying red the whole time in my head, though, and I said, never mind, I'm going to say blue.
I knew it. I was saying red.
Maybe you heard me.
I did. I heard you thinking like, well, blue's coming. That's weird.
Do you want to try again?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay with... Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yellow.
That's weird.
Stop.
Yeah, that's weird. That's what I was thinking.
Are you being serious?
The whole time. Yeah.
Same.
I was thinking yellow.
So was I.
That's weird. Would we go to the hill?
Do you want to try again?
No, I'm getting nervous.
What if we're connected? Maybe. What if that's the thing? We put up so much energy that we're just like a beacon of hope for people.
That's true.
They're like,
no, but then you find people and they drain you.
Yeah, but we're like batteries for people. Like we'll see like the sad abused mom.
I know,
and she's like, you guys are so funny. We're like, we cheer up for that moment, knowing that she's going back to hell.
Right.
Her kids suck.
She'll be beat.
And that's your sundry.
Domestic violence.
My sundry. If you have to get on social media and you have to put stuff like God bless America on Inauguration Day, or je ne sais quoi, like if you have to say anything like if you're saying anything like really patriotic, no offense, but like on Facebook, I think it's kind of creepy. Like it's like,
yes.
I mean, I think if you're really posting it all on Facebook,
well, yeah.
I mean, I don't think the only time I post is when I'm like really pissed off about being gay. I think the last post was like, you don't know what it's like to grow up and everyone hate you. And it was like
yeah, I
some
remember
manifesto.
that was a thing like 2 years ago.
What was that though?
And like some of your high school friends responded like nicely.
What was that? Why was I so angry?
You were angry about
something, some
growing
law
up
or something.
Yeah, it was something.
Some right that was taken away. I was angry. I'm like, God damn it. God
damn it, I should have been born straight.
So my sundry would be like, what? It's more like a question for those folks is like, why? Why do you have to put that up on just Inauguration Day? Why do you have to be boisterous? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, why?
Yeah.
And also,
I do agree. Like, I don't understand the obsession.
I don't get it.
It's a cult. That's why. I was thinking that too. I'm like there was this story that's like a guy in Pennsylvania, or I forget what state,
probably Pennsylvania,
made this giant statue of Trump that's like
Pennsylvania, probably
3 times the size of a human. And it's just like, why would you do that? And like, how did this become like, it's such a cult.
It's crazy.
No one was making giant statues of Biden.
Again, when you say,
I mean, even though we didn't really like him, but I mean, like, it's just weird.
Well, when you say in your inauguration speech, like,
and like, and then the flag thing, the hat
it's
thing.
Just weird.
They wear the hat. Remember when they all had the pillow on their ear?
Remember the Bible that he sold that had his face in it? Do you remember the fact that
he's still selling it?
He did a meme coin, you said? Or
yeah,
something?
a meme coin. It's just like, guys, this is a call.
Crazy.
I'm
it's
sorry.
so crazy. But don't worry. She sent some emails or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Or the emails or Biden's.
Remember Hillary's emails? Yeah.
It's all so stupid.
Hunter Biden's laptop.
It's like, oh my God. Think about think about this on an outside perspective. Like,
it's embarrassing.
You're running the world. How dumb are we? And we're just allowing it.
And the people he's putting in charge of agencies that they have no connection to, like a Fox News host for Secretary
owner
of Defense.
Of WWE.
Oh, cool.
We're going from a Pete Buttigieg to that. I mean, like, as far as like,
Jr.
Who's the transportation person?
RFK Jr. for the FDA.
Oh God, that is so bad.
He's not a scientist. He's not a doctor. Like, what? He's an idiot.
Surgeon General is just
a random person.
Yeah.
Right.
With
it's
a mullet. It's like
I don't know.
I'm telling you,
it is a joke from the outside.
It's kind of wackadoodle. It's wackadoodle daisy. So do you have a sundry? I feel like you have to come up with one on the cuff.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff. 3, 2, 1.
No, I was thinking about something, but I have to recall all of it.
I'm going to send it to you telepathically.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember my sundry.
If you say something... Okay.
So my sundry, this could be different because I just like came up with this a while back, so it wasn't sending out.
Okay.
And then I just landed on it. I just remembered it quickly. I wasn't thinking about it.
Okay.
But I actually am starting to get why people don't want straight people to play gay characters in film.
Interesting.
Because, that's a big complaint is like Brokeback Mountain, 2 straight guys.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. How do you personally feel about it?
Well, I didn't actually like really care.
Yeah, I don't care.
I was like, it's fine. I mean, they're all actors. So like you can act, I guess you can act one way or the other, but there has been underrepresentation of gay people in main roles, the starring roles.
Learn how to act.
Well,
get off Broadway, bitch, and get a personality.
Because they were avoided and not liked kept out early on.
Okay,
but now it's like it's being talked about more, and there are some there's some straight people now who played gay characters.
Oh yeah, they're
past
regretting
roles
it.
Who regret it now and are like, yeah, I mean, it doesn't make like why
is it because
why did I play a trans character?
Right? Is it
like
because
I'm not trans? Like
but is it because
it's like, can you really act this essential part?
Right.
It's like, can a white person act black?
That's the thing, but you can, but it's not the right representation.
It doesn't really do it. Yeah,
it's
not
like real.
That's what people have been saying. But the reason I started to feel like, yeah, maybe we should have only gay people. I watched clips that were on Instagram, like in slides, just short little, almost like GIFs.
Okay.
Of the movie Queer coming out.
Okay.
Or the guy who did Call Me By Your Name.
Yeah,
the director.
Yeah.
And it's like Daniel Craig and this other guy. And it's like, they're both attractive, but it wasn't hot to me. Like the clips.
Okay.
And they're like naked. They're like having sex, like in a bed, like
But why?
It's aesthetically hot, like it looks really pretty, like the way they filmed it is beautiful. But
there's a reason why you're coming to this conclusion now.
Because I'm like, Daniel Craig is straight. Like this is weird. Like he's literally being paid to act gay and like, oh, I'm queer and I'm doing this thing.
Look
with
at the
another
role
man.
he's playing,
and it's like, yeah, but you're not. This is like not sexy because it's not real. Like we know you don't like men.
Interesting.
You can't even pretend. I can't even pretend that he is into that.
You know what's kind of
funny?
funny?
We know he's not. He's said it. He's told us he's straight. Like
I just always thought Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal were gay.
Oh, you did actually think
like
that?
in real life?
Oh.
No, I still do. I know one's dead.
Oh, okay. I was
That's how I look at that story. I don't look at them as straight actors. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, well, they're both gay. Like I don't
I know, I love
because
that
they're kind of
movie when
sensitive
that came
men. They like, you know what I mean?
They are, and Jake still is.
Jake still is.
He's crazy though. Actually.
Oh yeah, he's
the
probably
stories I've
Republican.
read.
You can fuck me. All right.
Good Sundry.
Great Sundries. Great day. Great week. Thank you very much to all of our new listeners and some of our old.
Hey babe.
Hey babe. Hey baby girl.
We know you.
Oh, you know what else is really fun, real quick, to sum it up? I love it. There's still ugly straight people who are commenting on our shorts on YouTube being like, they need to make podcast equipment more expensive. And I'm like, girl, you're on the algorithm here. Like,
Yeah, right.
you are here. I didn't come to you. You came to me, baby
exactly.
girl.
And we know why.
Because you're watching gay shit.
Because you're gay, yeah.
So anyway, that's how I'm going to end it. Period. You fucking faggots. All right. Love you. Have a good week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, I'm a fucking faggot.
I love that. You fucking faggot.